So, welcome to the 5th clan war of Penguin Sky Cup. $7,000 on the line and of course a lot of pride and honor. This is the first Asian clan war competition in a long time. And here we have our match. LP Club with Romantic and Focus and Colorful and 14 Sway versus Lucky Future, the team of Happy, WFC and so on. And check. So once again, if you're tuning in late or watch this on YouTube, here's the schedule for today. We start with Soin versus 14 Sway in a best of 2, then the 2-on-2 in a best of 3. Happy versus Romantic is our game 3, again a best of 2, and the best of 3 solo goes to WFC and Focus. 4 matches, if there's a tie afterwards, we go into the ace match. In the best of 2s, you can earn 1 point per map. In the best of 3s, you take 2 points if you win this. This is the situation, and here are your players. Not the real ones. We start with Soin versus 14 Sway. That's the thing, right? Or we start on Echo Isles as well. South Korea versus China. Soin, one of the top 4 players of the WGL August race. 14 Sway, the hottest prospect in all of Chinese Warcraft, alongside Ice Orc maybe. 17 years old, quite some money made this year, winning the College League. This guy is on fire, winning a Shook Cup as well. So without further ado, or without bigger ado, I have to load the overlay real quick. We go in-game. First match of the day of this clan war. Fucking this up hard. There we go. So, in the upper left, we have 14 Sway playing as a human. He can play Night Elf and human. Decides to go for the human race here, as his opponent is an orc. So in the upper right with a Farseer here. So recently, orcs have struggled in this matchup quite a lot. And that's mostly due to the fact that the burrows seem to be very squishy, or the orcs don't find a way to protect them too well. Let's see what Soin's idea is. A Farseer is of course already a good solution to this Archmage harass, which is what we will be seeing from 14 Sway. Archmage normal build thus far, also green camp, not going for the greedy mercenary camp. And for Soin, there's just one direction, and that's the upper left. Tech has started without a burrow and without a shop. This is almost as fast as it gets. And the hero is running over to harass. Let's see if he's fast enough. Not for the ogre, not for the one trapper. The peasants are not that hurt as well. Only this water elemental could be up for grabs for the first experience of the orc. Wolves are coming in. Is there an arcane tower? No. Also fast tech. Oh, no last hit. Nice deny by 14 Sway, who's playing this a little ballsy with no arcane tower. But the fast tech is a thing that you kind of want to deny as an orc. You want to hurt the economy early on to get that tech advantage, to tech as fast as possible. That's what the Farseer is there for, and that's why he's skipping on a second burrow and the shop to maybe have an opening with Wyvern or whatever. Lumber mill already to increase the lumber income, to have this lumber mill closer to the forest. Thank you very much, Yayut, for the 36-month resub. Keep up the good work, Neo. Greetings, chat. Also, hey, guys. Thank you. This harass by Soin is not going too well. 0 experience. Prevents level 2, obviously, with this, as 14 Sway has to deal with this harass. But that's pretty much the only thing he gets. Yes, of course, a little harvesting time. That's about it. He's at a 100, like 190, 200. It's totally fine. When the tech is done, he will be at around 400, 500 to get the tier 2 buildings up and the second hero. So Soin, if he would get like 1 footman, that would be nice already. And if we have some mods here, can you please clean the chat? That would be really nice. So, Soin with the burrow perfectly lined up here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he got the kill, finally. One of the first kills. Now the tower. 14 Sway is pretty confident in his defensive skills, but that's all on the cost of an Archmage. No Brilliance Aura, low mana, no Water Elementals anymore after this one, and definitely he prevented with this what every orc is scared about, the Burrow. He kept him trapped in his own base, in his own home turf, pretty much. And there was no progress for this Archmage at all. He didn't kill a Grunt, he didn't kill too many wolves. Of course he couldn't get a hero kill with this. So I like Soen's opening.
Players' forces are under attack.
We get a TC second for Stomp, a Spirit Lodge for Purge, and Lightning Shield. Oh, maybe a Footman kill finally. He's definitely gonna get it. The question is deny or not deny. And he denies it with the creeps. Well done by 14 Sway, who still needs some levels. I mean, he will get some time because the TC has to level as well, and you kind of want Chain Lightning for the later stages. Mountain King out. This will help with zoning a little. This will prevent the Farseer harass. The Stormbolt is really good. We go double Sanctum. No Rifleman, which is kind of scary if you don't scout, because you never really know if there's a Wyvern coming or not. So circlet here, 14 Sway is scouting now. He has a lumber mill, so he could go for a guard tower. Maybe that makes the Wyvern a little less scary. But also, he's focusing, he has to focus on creeping up. He can't just be aggressive because he just can't get enough kills to rise up to level 3. And Soen is relentlessly harassing. I really like his opening so far. And that means that he can't kill the Shaman early. That means they will gather quite some mana. And if Soen gets the last hit here, that's big. But no, can't prevent level 2 anymore. We get the Scroll of the Beast, which is, if you play Rifles, very good. If you go for a very dedicated Burrow kill, it can also be very good on Water Elementals. But it's only level 1 Water Elementals and not enough mana to harass. So this Scroll of the Beast, not the greatest find. And without a single creep spot, we got a level 2 Farseer. So how long is this game now? 7 minutes. So 5 minutes harass paid off a little. Now comes the first Sorg. This is great control alongside the Stormbolt. Oh, he wanted to Water Elemental surround him, which works in the end. This is a TP out without losing too much HP. But how much time did he get on the TC? He's close to level 3, and there's still a green spot in the north. Thank you very much, Xperia, for the €5 donation. Go Neo, entertain our day. Love your commentating. Thank you very much, man. That brightens up the day a little, for sure. So, hello, level 3. This is, of course, Stomp. Well, not of course. You can go Shockwave as well if you want double AoE, but the disable and therefore hero focus is a lot stronger with Stomp. And that's why you kind of want the Invul Potion. Uh-oh, Purge! And what a sweet surround by Soen. TP out immediately. Really well done. And everything is poisoned here. Could be an opportunity. Archmage still not level 3. 8 minutes in. That's a problem. Mountain King also only level 2. We have the expansion coming up. We get Lightning Shield. We even get a Beastery now. You kind of want that Beastery, but don't have the resources at the beginning of Tier 2. You want to focus on Shaman first. So you go heavy on Grunts. At the Shaman. And if you feel safe at 50 supply, you can go Raider for more disable and Wyvern for more damage. Whatever floats your boat. Sean Wright with the 100 bits. Could you increase the sound just a tiny bit? Yes, of course. There you go.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's still quite some camps on both sides, so the game will slow down a bit. And this is where the important item drops are. At the mercenary camps in the bottom left. Talisman of Evasion. Super tanky MK. Would love to have that inventory on the TC as well. We got a ring too, so he shouldn't be worried. I wonder what he's doing with this Beastery. If it's Raider first or immediately opening with Wyvern, because there's still no guard tower. 14 Sway is not breaking upkeep as well. It's very conservative with his gold, and He's not trying to punish this Great Hall that Soen put up. He's just counter-expanding. And at the moment, there's not the biggest force who can deal with it. And the Farsi is only level 2.5. Claws +9 with these heroes, not the greatest. But good control. Double heal scroll and potion. This is so good to have the double heal scroll. Because there is Chain Lightning, there is Stomp, that's 2 AoE spells.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nice kill here. 2 AoE spells, which usually you want to have the heal scrolls against. But now he's kind of reliant on only his priests. And it is a Wyvern opening. Okay, feels like he's missing the damage. Depends, of course, a little on the impact of the lightning shields. There should be Dispel on the priest by now. Yes, there is. And the first breakers are coming out. This is important because the breakers block the TC from the backline. The breakers steal mana or burn mana. They don't steal it, they just burn it with their feedback ability. So can you prevent the TC from running into the backline? He has a strong endurance aura for more movement speed. He's gonna have speed scrolls as well. So if he's reaching the casters and someone casts Lightning Shield on him, that's gonna be a problem for 14 Sway, who's now transitioning into rifles. I think his army composition by now is really good. A decent mix of breakers, sorks, and priests. For the very late game, he needs more breakers and he needs some kind of anti-air. Water elementals don't really cut it on this level. On level 2 only, so he needs some piercing damage that can hit air because the Wyvern otherwise are too strong. The problem is still no level 3 Farseer. By the way, the wolves can be stolen by the breakers if he researches it. I'm not sure if he got that already. There's no indicator, unfortunately. Holy shit, dude. 13.6 armor on this MK. Don't focus the dwarf, that's for sure. Hello, Clap. Speed scroll, though, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Perfect execution with the lightning shield. Well, he moved a little out of the range, but every caster is down by 50%. How much can the Clap do against it? He's also in the backline. Massive Clap there. TC stuns, but only goes for the Archmage, who has an invul and the TP. 14 Sway wants to stay in this fight. Chain Lightning rattling through, but focuses on the Mountain King. I'm not sure if that's the right idea. So pretty hurt already, but he does have these heal scrolls and a mana potion as well. Clap again. Stomp comes in, but again focusing this MK. Really not sure if that's the right idea. 2 grunts about to die. Gets 1 lasted. But this is free reign over the expansion. And please, baby, cast the lightning shield again. Because that AoE against the Passons is very disruptive. There we go. He's moving away again. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, but I have to. It's my nature. Oh, this is not how a TC talks. 14 Sway comes in, still 50 supplies. Soen broke upkeep heavily. He's just running into the backline. No Dispel. Where's the Dispel? There we go. Purge on. Oh my god, this stun was beautiful. There's no saving this Archmage anymore. And no Water Elementals, mean almost no anti-air. Is there even anti-air? I mean, the casters, okay. But that's about it. The Wyvern take them out one by one. Slowbin purged, and yeah, the Clap doesn't go perfectly at all. Every single support unit will be wiped out in a matter of seconds. The wolves are still fighting for Soen, and finally the super tanky Mountain King dies, and that's the 1-0 for Soen, who just continues to be impressive. This early game was so strong. We had a level 1 Archmage 8 minutes in. How crazy is that? And that just doesn't work. If you kill the biggest strength of humans in this matchup, and that's the early Burrow goes, voila. And then he wasn't strong enough to punish the expansion. And then Soen had the economy lead and had the time for the TC, as the Farseer was still annoying as hell. God damn it, that was good. Wasn't too impressed with the focusing in the fight, because the Mountain King soaked up a lot of damage. I think you just ignore him at this point when he said like 14 damage, 14 armor. But I mean, that was pretty good. And then if you have Purge and Stun, like Stomp, and the Archmage has no items, that's how it goes, man. Lucky Future. 1-0 lead. 14 sway. Can he get the 1-1? It's kind of rare to see 1-1s, right? Did we have a single one yet? Oh yeah, we had Lin versus Soen, that was a 1-1. And yesterday was Lawlight versus Focus, also 1-1. But I thought the amounts of 1-1 would be higher. I was wrong, as so many times before. So, with that, we go into match number 2. 14 Sway versus Soen. Is it the revenge of the Chinese, or will Soen take the 2-0 lead for the Lucky Future, which would be a very comfortable lead going into this? This might be the match where Lucky Future is favored the most. Oh, sorry. There we go. On paper, at least. Well, Happy versus Romantic, obviously, but that's pretty obvious. But yeah, when Happy joined LF, a lot of people were like, what's he doing at this noob clan? He should go to Newbie or something. He should be part of an all-star team, but apparently Happy was, judging from the performances recently, Happy was the missing puzzles piece, the star player, and now they are definitely competitive. So Farseer again, this worked out very, very nicely, so why not? And also here on this map, it's hard to get level 3. So if he has as great as an harass as he did in map 1, it's gonna be tough for 14 Sway to catch up. Apart from that, I think he can play pretty much the same as he did on Echo. Expansion is possible. TC creeping is not too easy, but doable. And I wonder if 14 Sway is changing it up. His fast tag was maybe a little greedy, very low on footman, tower a little late. You know, it didn't really pay off too much. He wasn't dominating the mid game as much as he wanted to because of his low level Archmage. So that must be his number 1 priority. Maybe play a little safer, not too greedy. But then, of course, if he's teching later, he can't go for the Burrow Rush again. But alright. There's no tower. There's just an Archmage and footies defending this. It's pretty much the same situation as in game 1. Archmage cannot creep. And of course the Farseer doesn't creep either. And of course the Farseer won't have an early Chain Lightning. But that's not the purpose of a Farseer early. The purpose of a Farseer early is just to stop your opponent. He's like the heavy weight on the lag of his opponent. So he's keeping him busy again. Had a nice surround there. Wolf gets a kill in the gold line even. Which is not supposed to happen for sure. So this Watt Elemental will expire soon, otherwise he could have killed it for experience. He got this one worker, which is fine. And does he get the last hit? No, Archmage denies it. But this footman doesn't look too healthy. Wolves are chasing. They're hungry. Whoosh! And they get the kill. This is, again, too much damage for 14 Sway. Let's see how this goes. We're 4 minutes in on level 1. Oh, thank you, Hundezone69 for the €3 donation. Take my money. Gladly, my man. Gladly. In the meantime, we have once again a fast attack by Soen. As you could have guessed, that's the reason for the Farseer. And you can, again, see how much of an accomplishment it is to prevent level 2. To not have the mana regen around the Archmage. He can summon a couple of water elementals, sure. But now he's dry. And he's super low on lumber. Oh, okay, he queued the Arcane already. Sorry, I thought the 175 lumber was before the Arcane, but it wasn't. So lumber is fine. Still no tower.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And so on, yeah, he plays it exactly like last game. Shaman, TC, Stomp, Creeping, Harass, maybe Expo. Yo guys, the grubby table is dead, unfortunately. I was asked right after stream starts, so this can't be any better. The grubby ranking is now at a max, I would say. Was a fun week though. Thanks for participating. Archmage got the boots now. Not sure if that's a worthwhile investment. Farseer gets the way. The only army that 14 Sway has is these 2 footmen at 50%, a level 1 Archmage, and a level 1 Mountain King.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
That's incredible. Stormbolt on a wolf to get at least some experience. This is unbelievable. Sway doesn't have a solution against that. Feels like he's not used to that playstyle at all. Wolfies get killed by the creeps, so that's also no experience for him. The TC almost out-leveled him 30 seconds after his appearance. Farseer healing up, regening mana, and harass again. Finally level 2. This time it took him 6 minutes 50. Woo, thank you, Hao Macke, for the €5. Greetings from Schleswig-Holstein. Keep it up. Greetings to the north, my man. From the outside, Schleswig-Holstein looks like a good place to live. Like, the people there are one of my favorite people in all of Germany. They combine a lot of things I like. Especially their humor. Is just great. So, Archmage Farseer finds himself in a... No! Man, 14 Sway, it's the second time the hero slipped through a surround, and now with Purge, he can get rid of the water elementals and just slow. Oh, stops the healing here. Nice stomp though. 14 Sway can't reach for another slow. Farseer is out of that fight. The footmen fall. And that's level 2. He can operate with Chain Lightning now if he gets a little more mana. TC still has Stomp. Farseer is healthy again. Nice defense by Soen, who just set up his expansion at 45. And there's no real way for 14 Sway to push it. Damn, Sean, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. You're in spending mood today, huh? Thanks so much. TC again with the Storm. This time the Mountain King isn't as tanky, so the focus is justified. But nice Stormbolt, nice cast of focus on these 2 grunts who easily fall. That's good experience. So at least level 2.6 now. But the trades are totally fine for Soen. No doubt. He's still up in supply. He has a little bit of trouble with mana now, but there's no point of damage towards this Great Hall. And that's the most important thing. Like, be able to get to 50 supply, or around 50 supply, and get this Expo up. And 14 Sway is like, god damn, my head hurts from banging it against this orc wall. What can I do? Now Spellbreakers. But important for 14 Sway to get the heal spells and the invul. That was one of the many reasons he couldn't win game number 1. So stealing it from the orc shop, so to speak, is a good one. Ensnare on the priest. Soin seems to capitalizing immediately. Lightning shield. Stomp goes into the heroes though, not into the caster line. Now focuses or forces the casters to move, so it's a lack of creeps at the moment. Reinforcements are coming in fast for Soin as well, whose expansion is starting to pay off. The lightning shield is still running. Nice wand of mana, mana stealing though, to get rid of every bit of mana here. TC finds himself in the surround and there's no invul. Can he pass the TP? He's trying, but he doesn't get it. But he might be able to just walk it off. Now the TP, before the heal scroll. So he saves that consumable, loses a shaman for it, but the grunt is safe. 14 Sway is, in the end, kind of winning this fight. Got level 3 on it. But the expo is up. Not fortified, but it's up. And to knock this down will take some time. So, and of course, using that time to recover a little. Using the regen. And 14 Sway not blindly rushing into this expansion, but rather creep up, rather get level 3. But again, Soin is quicker with the transition. As on Echoes. Not sure if 14 Sway doesn't know about it. But there's no sign of a rifle. Trying to clappy clap into the peons, but Soin splits them nicely, so only one of them dies. So far. Soin has to go all the way to get another heal scroll in the invul. Like, steals it again. And this is exactly the timing Soin had on Echo Owls. Get the first wyvern, get the heal scrolls, and then go. Thank you, Twitch Saron, for the 213 sub. Hey guys, I'm a big noob. Lol. Yeah, me too, man. Still fun though. Hope you enjoy it. And there we go again. Nice invis save, but again, this Storm Lightning Shield combo. And this Mountain King is not tanky at all. Invul Potion first, but I guess the nuke will just continue with a lot of purges. Oh, the claps are beautiful. Grunts can't really go. The TC is disabled for now. Needs this invul potion quickly, but not without a stomp. And that leaves an impact. And that impact leaves the Mountain King on the ground, biting the dust. And 14 Sway has to run away. Has to TP away. Without a Mountain King, there's no fighting. And again, this expansion has been held. Thank you, Patrick Swayze Express, for the 12-month resub. Happy Subversary. If you want to be as cool as these two guys, it's still September. Every sub is 50% off. Make use of that if you want to support this channel. Rune Braces now against the Stormbolt is pretty sweet. Still has one heal scroll and the invul. Pretty conservative with his consumables. Scourge Bone Chimes, not the item he was looking for. Thank you, Cillian Ikea, for the 30-month resub. Unbelievable, man. 2.5 years. So, Mountain King and not a rifle transition, but gyros. Okay. This can be easily countered with Purge Focus and or Bat Riders. I'm still not sure if Wyvern, if gyros are the right answer. They're quick to produce and cheap, but I guess, like, especially against Shockwave, rifles are better. Against Stomp, I'm not sure. Medallion, of course, it's not an aura, but still a great item for the TC. Who's now at 1.1k HP and good mana as well. Mana Stone for the Archmages though. And a Mana Potion. That's a lot of Water Elementals.
Player's forces are under attack.
Or Clap. Okay, definitely Clap. Even more mana for the level 4.5 TC now. Farsi is a little lucky to catch a break here. They're gonna get a 13 supply lead for the Orc. They kind of need that always. Clap and Stomp again. Did he learn from his mistake? He's... Uh-oh. Is he surrounded there? I think he is. But this will all be great claps. Stun comes in once more. No lightning shield this time. Invo potion on the Mountain King. The wolves are still not overtaken or dispelled. Purchase on the Wyvern to get rid of that. Slow stomp again. Doesn't hit too much, but the Mountain King is in trouble. Gets a little bit of healing from the scroll, but does Soin have one? No. Stumbled on the TC now. He sold the rune braces. Might turn out to be a mistake, but no. Invo potion goes for one more stomp. Is there chain lightning? Yes, there is. And the Mountain King falls for the second time. This time, the focus not going on the Archmage as it was on Echo Owls, but on the second hero who doesn't have the rings he had priorly. But still, the breakers are here. Oh, level 5 TC. There are quite a few kills for 14 Sway on the table, but it seems like these breakers are long forgotten. Mountain King is back. He had the potion, trying to get the counter kill, but there is a level 3 stomp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds of stun. And the Mountain King, that looks like a dieback to me. He gets the kill in the end. Double level up, 5 and 4. Archmage seems to have the control. He has one more Water Elemental. That's a level 3 one. This Wyvern just melting. 14 Sway holds his ground. We have a Witch Doctor in this fight now. Wolves dispelled. 14 Sway, are you turning this around? Without an expansion, it's still going to be hard to kill the Great Hall, which you kind of have to do. The TC level 5 takes forever to get back, and especially costs a lot. Is he aiming for the tavern? He has 600 gold. He could. And sacrificing the Mountain King to kill that TC, I guess was worth it. Without the stun, Soin can't fight. Especially not against breakers. I do not get why there's no control magic or more dispel against wolves, because wolves are good against breakers. He's focusing them rather quickly though. 2 Wyvern out. 4 Shaman who don't have that much mana. Expansion at 60%. Purge, purge, purge. Lots of experience and TP out. TC is back, so of course 14 Sway can't fight, but he got almost an entire level there. After the MK died. The TC died. So that's close to level 6. That's close to Mass Teleport. And Mass Teleport can always win you games. Thank you, Hirsch Bimbo, for the 34-month resub. Close to 3 years. We thank you so much. So what now? Who has resources for consumables? For scrolls and potions? Not yet, as it seems. Also, no money for an expansion if it's not queued yet. No. Mountain King is back as well. He's only level 3. That's the big downside of 14 Sway. He lost the MK when there was big experience, so all that solo experience went to the Archmage, which might even be a good thing. There's no end snare to cancel the Mass Teleport. There's only the stun. Fastier still can level, close to level 5 as well. And the Mana Stone for him too. Did he burn through the stone? Yes, he's still holding on, or got a new one, I'm not too sure. Mana Potion. No TP on 14 Sway. Hello, level 6.
Forces are under attack.
5 grunts again. Very cheap front line. Get the first Bat Rider against. Oh, Mass Teleport is coming in. Soin saw that. And it's reacting immediately. It takes out the peons. In 5 minutes, the mains will be down. Purges on the Watermans immediately. Oh, that Bat Rider. Will it justify the means he's focusing it? Soin, control your Bat Rider. No! No control at all. The Wyvern come in now, level 5 on the Farseer. Mountain King died. What the hell? Okay, I guess that was worth it to lose the troll for that. Stomp again, but not too much. TP out or Mass Teleport out. Wow, I was focusing way too much on that Bat Rider. He's forgetting about the flying machines. Could get a double kill, but no, the anti-air is too much. We're getting close to level 6 TC. This expansion, mining has been disrupted. But that's about it. He still can't kill the Great Hall. Maybe it would be time, I don't know, to go mortars? To just wreck this expansion. That's Soin's win condition right here. But how good is, by the way, this one Witch Doctor now? The strat for 14 Sway is Invis, Water Elementals to this expansion, TP on it, but there's wards now. These wards have been seen thanks to the gyro. That's so big. That's so, this one Witch Doctor is gigantic. Does Purge stop mass teleport? Nope. Because it's a slow, not a stun. It's not a disable. It's almost a full stop at the beginning, but not really. So it's not a stun, not a disable. Thanks, chat, for answering this immediately. You haven't seen control magic still, right? I'd love to see these wolves taken over.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go again, but he saw that a mile ahead. Bad Rider connects. 1-for-1 trade, but only the Orc gets the experience. There's too many purges against this. Just too many. And why is there always no dispel against the wolves? They're doing way too much damage. The Mountain King in focus again. This time I'm seeing it. Sorry about that last fight. Level 4, level 6 on the TC, level 4 on the MK. Okay. But he's burned through his mana already. Stun coming in. Focus fire, chain lightning. Oh, sweet Invis cast though. But the purge and the focus. Heal scroll prevents the death for a little, but the Invis wolves are chasing. They're super fast. Can't reach though, but the Mountain King is out of that fight. The army is in the middle of every single caster. If this Mountain King returns, the Farseer will take care of it. Who's super safe? And oh, this lightning shield. It's a beauty. Double kill, triple kill, quad kill. Oh my god, what a disaster. But Soin lost a lot as... actually, not too much. The TC got level 6, the Farseer 5.6. The Mountain King survived, and that was the big thing here, I guess. But I can't believe, how is he leaving these wolves alive all the time? And it's pretty much visible that he lacks damage. And these water elementals don't do anything anymore. There is purges, and he needs too much time controlling wolves. He needs regenning. So if he would attack super fast, wave after wave, at one point the shaman would be depleted of mana. But that's not the case. There are purges everywhere. You will see that in a second. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gone. And there's always so much experience. So much experience. Bad Rider doesn't justify the means this time. But this MK, is he on a suicide mission or what? Gets the healing from the priest. Chain lightning rocks to stun again, but he wasn't hit by that. There we go, walks out of it. Militia almost dead. Okay, he's switching targets. Invo potion on the Archmage, but that was the last consumable. Clap comes in, Storm to follow. Right clicks on the Mountain King. No saving him. Level 6. Will he do us the fan favor? No. Soin takes the lead, or takes the win. 2-0. And that is 2 points for Lucky Future. 0 points for LP Club. And there was just no transition. I mean, there was a transition into gyros, but that was about it. I missed the dispels or control magics. I missed a blizzard. I missed, like, dispelling the wolves. There was a lot to be done better. It was better than Echo Isles, for sure. But yeah. Mountain King wasn't as tanky. Soin found out about that and killed him pretty quickly. And then the progress of the Mountain King was stopped. There was no time to creep anymore, so he never got to that super destructive level 5 for the clap 3. And that was just lack of damage then. Unfortunately for LP Club. So we go into the 2-on-2 next. That is Soin playing again with Check, the latest addition to the LF roster, versus Focus and Romantic, who seem to be the standard 2-on-2 team for LP. We go into a little break, and then hopefully you 1,100 beautiful people are still with us and witness the 2-on-2 before Happy steps into the ring against Romantic. Stay tuned. Second match of the Clan War. Can LF follow this up more or catch up to... No, can LP catch up to LF? This is so confusing. Soin won the first match against 14 Sway, takes the 2-0 of this best of 2, and now it's a best of 3. That means whoever wins this gets 2 points. The loser goes home empty-handed. So after this, we either have a 4-0 for Lucky Future, who cement their spot at the top of the table, or we equalize the Clan War. We have Soin and Check with his first play at the moment for Lucky Future. He's pretty much on probation or on trial. Not probation, on trial. So if he does well in the next couple of days, I guess, he will be hired by LF as the Night Elf edition. So our game is up. And of course, as always, in the 2-on-2s, our overlay doesn't work. But LF in the blue, LP in the red, at least the colors are correct. So what do we have? As you can see, it's obviously Lost Temple, but we do also have a new sub. Thank you, Turd Burner, for your prime. We have Focus in the 12 o'clock position and Romantic in the 8 o'clock position, 9 o'clock position, something like that. This means that expanding is very, very easy for LP. It's the perfect spot in the middle of the 2 bases, easy to do, instant level 2. Oh, another sub here. Thank you, Xagon 2010 for the 213 sub. On the other side, for Lucky Future, it's Soin, the winner of series number 1, as an orc, of course, with Farseer, third Farseer, with Check, who goes for the Keeper of the Grove, Engine of War next to his Expo, so also going for the level 2 immediately. LF has 2 heroes that can harass a lot. Farseer with Wolves, Keeper with Entangle. It can be a pretty annoying combo, especially if Romantic decides to harass. On the other side, completely different. Archmage and Blade Master. Yes, of course, Blade Master can harass as well, with Windwalk and stuff, stealing some creeps, but not as much, or not as annoying for such a long time as a Farseer and Keeper can, with their good mana. So heroes are stepping out. Like that shop position, can creep it, get level 2, heal up, and harass. So the question is, fast expansion by Romantic or not? And with the movement of the Archmage, the answer is definitely no.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just disrupt this creeping, and this is why Check is retreating. Too risky at the moment. So at the moment, the only thing that's really going well is Soin's creep. Blade Master sees this, comes in a little too... Oh, actually, can steal one of these. Is he in time for the big Berserker? No, he's not. But if he steals the Warrior... Oh, or just goes for the Farseer. This prevents level 2. Well done. Nice deny here as well. Cool game plan by LP. Focus, by the way, has been a 2-on-2 expert for a long time, back in WC3L days with Shy. He was always so good. Also, well, he doesn't play too much with Lawlight, right? But yeah, he's used to 2-on-2s. Entangle is what makes the Keeper very strong in the early games. Blade Master trying to hunt him down, but this grunt is definitely dead. Can't prevent the kill with the last hit. That's the downside of the Blade Master, his melee range. Yo, mods, like, can you just delete this crap chat today? What the fuck? So, second entangle. This is most likely not gonna be a kill, but oh, almost a town portal. Blade Master's doing a good job against the Keeper of the Grove. Against the Farseer, I guess. So, a Huntress transition by check. No expansion yet, just double hunts. On the other side, we have a tech, but not the super fast tech. Focus is slightly ahead. Oh, sweet steal. Or did he get it? No! It was too late! He got nothing, not a single point of experience. So Lucky Future is running away with that for now. Wisp scouts the militia move. Romantic is on the way to tier 2 as well, going rifles and then most likely casters. Check will be on tier 1 for a long time. And on Lost Temple, we oftentimes say it like, who gets the middle wins the game. And Lucky Future definitely wins the early game with almost level 3 fast here. Like, Soin got so much done. It's incredible. First item is one of mana stealing, second one is coming. Yeah, there's no contesting the spot. Ankh can be good if a Stormbolt Hex Blade Master focus comes in, which can be what they're going for. Yeah, Shadowhunter, a normal pick in 2-on-2. Tauren, Totem and Bestiary. And Mountain King on the other side. So, double disable. But is that in time? Priests are a little late. To hold this. Oh! Almost fucks up the Force of Nature. Not really late, but I mean, too late to help here now. But therefore he has 4 riflemen who can operate from pretty much range. Are they just pushing this now? Must be just for Dispel, right? So Romantic is supply stuck. And what a timing that is. He can't produce new priests. He can't produce new rifles. He's stuck at 38. But check. He got his peak. Well, he will be at 50 and then get upgrades, but it's not much, like, it's not much better afterwards. And the tier 2, of course, for LP should be kicking in soon. Creep check now, and Romantic, man, he's getting pummeled. He's getting pummeled pretty much the entire game. Cool to see how well Soin and Check are playing together at the moment. Always supporting each other or giving them freedom. So what's the objective for LP at the moment? Just get the tier 2 running, right? But it's a level 2 Archmage and a level 1 Mountain King. Romantic is so afraid of leaving his base. But with this human base, it's really hard to push into. Okay, they're supporting this push with engine protectors now. There's so much front line. There's so much beef. Actually surprised that there's no backline from Soin. Gets the walkers now as well, and Romantic is supply stuck again. This time at 50. Point of mana stealing used once. Okay, he's getting ready for the TP. Scroll of Protection. And these armies are uniting, but not really. The position should be a lot better for LF. Mountain King in trouble. And Focus. Focus is taking care of these engine protectors and it's doing it well. But the Mountain King, like this, he's blocked. Dispel! Oh, well saved. Could have been a chain lightning kill, if you ask me. Check still at 48. Focus is dropping down quite hard. Shadowhunter level 2 got the heal wave now. Militia has been called, and it's pretty much the last stand. Like, so in with the Serpent Wards. That's so much damage. No one is getting rid of it. Big investment by Romantic to hold this. Level 3 now for the Keeper, but they are retreating with the speed scroll now. The Militia usage was too much apparently, and he gets the surround. Forces the TP. Well done, Romantic. And they hold. Oh, one of the wind. Could be a double TP right here, and it is. Really well salvaged. There was so much pressure early on, and the position was not easy to get. Now they're chasing. Do they have a speed scroll remaining somewhere? No, they don't. They have one hero in the middle. And the fountain, granted. Now, do you want to fight here at this fountain? Check is losing more and more. Soin is at 50, that's fine, but level 3 for focus already. Finally the Farseer comes back in. Spirit Link is on the hunt, but they're pushing through the fountain. How rare to see. And now this Wand of the Wind was so good for LP. Get the surround, and that's a kill. Wow, super impressed by the fighting skills of LP. Told you, not that easy to break a human base. Check is losing everything. Okay, and here we fight again, but it's a split push pretty much. So the LP forces are combined, but now they're getting sandwiched on the ramp. Lots of treants for check. Oh, that's a big dispel. Oh my god! Pentakill on the treants. That's a lot of experience right there for focus. These Serpent Wards, man, they don't really cut it, or they didn't cut it pretty much. Hero focus on the LF side, but how well does it go? It's not going well, as LP is taking that map with a glorious defense. There was a timer on LF due to the tier 1 of check and no expansion behind it. I think if they push and expand behind it, that can work, but they didn't. And so the pendulum swings back. Good for us and good for LP. One map away from equalizing this. This 2-2 is pretty important, as Happy is the favorite against Romantic. Focus is a little bit the favorite against WFZ. Even though they're pretty much 50-50, I guess, in their matchups. So the 2-2 can be deciding here. And if we get a 4-4 in the end, could lead us into an 8th match. And more matches, always good for us. It was kind of cool how Romantic was hiding the rifles behind the buildings the entire time to not lose them. And then he had this big firepower, which was safe, especially since he used so much militia. Everything was pretty much protected. And they were in range thanks to the long rifles upgrade. Really cool. Next map is Tirisfal Glades. And I hope they know about the easy creep here. Cool to see that Focus and Romantic are working so nicely together. The early game really didn't go well for them. But especially the TPs and the positioning was really good. So, since it's the system here, it's match points. for LP Club, for Focus and Romantic. If they win this next map or the next one, they tie up this clan war 2-2. Loading in. Fall Glades it is. Let's see if everything is alright. Yeah. LF in the blue, LP in the red, Fall Glades, let's go. Unfortunately, the overlay is 2 times red, but you just have to remember it. Blue is LF and red is LP. So for LP, it's right. Human Orc in the north, Night Elf Orc in the south. So a lot of people were asking why Happy, why no Happy in 2-2? He's a really good team member as well, like team player as well. In the 2-2, 3-3, and 4-4 competition, they always got far. But you know, communication with Chinese and Koreans in broken English is quite hard, so they go for a team that has a good race distribution and that know each other for a long time, which might be the right thing to do. 4th Farseer in the 4th game of Soin. I guess the check, yeah, going for the keeper again. I haven't seen him without a keeper in a long time, and even one-on-one. And on the other side, it's the same. Archmage and Blade Master as they played on Lost Temple. Speaking of Lost Temple, I think the streak of whoever gets the middle wins is over. So, normal start, normal opening for Focus. This camp here is very easy to take. Can give you very nice mercs and a very good item. So I wonder if they are aiming towards that. Again, for LF, very good. I say very a lot. Excellent harass potential in this. There's no early dispel against the wolves and the entangle, and that's exactly what they do. Like, storm over. They must know that this mercenary camp is easy to take. But they don't care about this creeping here. Do not interrupt it. Purbock Shaman cast Rejuvenation. That takes a long time, man. Circlet almost lasted, but didn't get it. So the first circlet for Focus. The Archmage, though, is being attacked, and there's quite some entangles. In the meantime, human base is under attack. It's far open. Check is not using his mana here, though. There's a heal self. Can be cancelled. He's just standing. Okay. Blade Master is chasing the wolfies across the map. That's about it. Bottle Elemental to protect the Archmage. And again, they don't get that much done. Double racked. It's rifles. No, it's a... What the hell? It's no barracks. I totally didn't see that. I'm very, very sorry. It's a fast tech late rifle built by Romantic. What the hell? I have not seen this build. Ever. But okay, Archmage might be enough. Alongside the Blade Master and maybe even Grunts. To hold, as he built the barracks. In the meantime, we have again Mass Huntress, and wow, will they get shredded by the rifles. Missed the surround here. Needs another entangle. But it's only a TP and it's only level 1. Maybe even lets it die. But it slips out of that surround. Too careless. And that's the 3rd entangle. Okay, let's the Archmage die. It's a little bit of experience, but on level 1 it's really not an issue. Should be done before the tier 2 finishes even. Or a little bit after. But if they break the barracks, that's so big. There's no repair yet. No chain lightning, no treants. Just entangle. I don't think the damage is enough. That's a lucky find. To get this one rifle for free. Archmage is here for the defense. Almost stuck. Has no water elemental at the moment. Focus needs to step in, but he just continues to creep at the moment. Pimpin his Blade Master. And that's a good attack by LF. Ooh, 2 rifles down. And still no repair. Still no repair. Romantic is losing his only production building against mass rifles. That was supposed to be the counter to rifles. Level 1 Archmage. Only this one Water Elemental. And mass Huntress arriving. Ouch. So Focus steps in now. Was waiting for the Shadow Hunter to have a chance. And that's a TP out by Jack. And his ally will follow. Really good. So yeah, he gets a Blood Mage. Okay. Gets casters. But where is the damage? That's the problem for LP. Someone arrived on tier 2 as well. No Beastry yet. Doesn't have the gold currently. And of course, again, they push. With only 42 supply, it's not that much. Like 80 supply. We have a nice Furbolg Shaman here who can cast Richu. And since there's no dispel yet, can be really good. So will this push work this time? We have Soin with peons even. No War Mill. And again, why is Romantic always on the receiving end? Whisper here as well. Could build APs like here. But he wants them for the dispel, I guess. Speed scroll, detonate, try. Oh my god. Depletes the Shadow Hunter and the Priest in the back. But again, Militia and the Blood Mage. Archmage though still holds on to the TP. The Treant blocks his way out and the Archmage falls. But the Farseer falls as well. And that should be the way bigger thing. Focus losing 2 units in the process though. Can the Shadow Hunter do it alone? Romantic has pretty much nothing. Romantic has this, and that's it. Czech is brute forcing his way through the space. In the meantime, an attack against this altar. Level 2, will we see Flame Strike here even? Could be really good against Hunters. Archmage is coming back soon. Oh, it's gonna be a little close. Okay, now that Focus steps in, the Archmage is back. But this Echo is demolished. So how long can they hold on? Oh my god, the Archmage just stepped out. It's back to 50%. Spirit Link is a very good addition. Windwalk, but Entangle keeps him visible. 19 supply. Focus has to win this alone. Pretty much. The hold this time didn't work that well. Base was open. It's Siphon. Okay, no Flame Strike here apparently. But Czech's army is about to die. So is the Keeper. Oh, he has a potion. Can he hold this long enough so the Shadow Hunter dies? Against the crits? It depends a little on the crits, I guess. There's no TP on this Keeper and he dies. Oh, Czech! Banish save! Yeah, baby! Now give me a Priest! He just runs away with it. Oh my god! Focus 1 and 2 and he still does it. Shadow Hunter on So Inside depleted. Czech. Does even Czech have a single unit left? He's at 37, but where is that? So it is waiting for that shot desperately. But gets the Shadowhunter surrounded. Oh my god, that was poor. Another grunt kill. Focus, you sick fuck. And yeah, that happens if you don't have a TP. And now, I mean, Romantic, still, this is his base. Like, he can produce now though, needs more farms. But at least he has something. $41 for Soin, 43 for Check. They have another push in them for sure. But alone the fact that they held this is baffling to me. So Scourge Bone Chimes for Grunts and Raiders. Nice to have. Wolves come in. Yo, thank you Mad Frog for the host. Hope you enjoyed your session today. Glad to see you streaming so much, man. Twitch.tv/MadQFrog. The legend himself, streaming Undead Action. So attack again, open fight in the middle. Oh, not only does they have do they have the Scourge Bone Chomp, but also the Devotion. These auras are helping so much, but the hunts are all over the place. Is there a way to save the Shadowhunter? Yes, banish, apparently, but the spell, Focus Fire, Shadowhunter dies. A lot of Hunters falling in the front row, but there's not too much Siphon going on this time, so there will be Heal Wave. And Lucky Future is again just storming through this. Shadowhunter is back, immediately getting the Siphon from Romantic to have the Heal Wave. They need to hold on, they need to sustain. But it's everything but easy. 41 supply again for Romantic. But it's just brute force. But no expansion backup again. And Check isn't tacking. So again they're on a timer. Level 3 Farseer now. Finally. Romantic is rebuilding his base, kind of. But no altar. And more creeping. More creeping means the game goes longer, means it's getting better for Romantic and Focus. (1-0) upgrades on the hunts only, not 1-1. And Soin is still not going Raiders, right? Nope, it's just Grunts and Walkers. No Ensnare. No Mana Stone for the SH. And there's also no Kodos for Soin. Like, they're lacking auras so hard. Double heal scroll now. And the beast scroll. Maybe that can help. Farseer has nothing. No TP, no potion. It's so scary.
Are under attack.
And now we have 50 supply riflemen. Look at the damage. 1-0 as well. Plus Kodo aura. Yep, that's sweet. These rifles will survive like a second each. They don't even have an armor upgrade. A little bit of a weird position here for both. There's no real front line for Focus. If they protect the rifleman well, the fight should go to LP Club. Scroll of the Beast used now. How quick are the dispels, or how necessary are the dispels? Still going through. A lot of damage from these Huns. But the Rifleman, nice starter stepping. They are not attacking the, like, 100% right targets. They can't get close to these Huntress. They need a little reposition. The Orc shouldn't fight the Night Elf. Oh, what a heal wave by Focus. So nice. Everything turns red, but the heal scrolls, are they gone already? Blade Master in trouble. Yeah, the heal scrolls are gone. Level 4 on the Blood Mage. Check is still at 46. How is he still at 46? I can't believe it. Big, big, big supply lead for Lucky Future. But can they do it this time? LP Club held so long in 2 games. And now the rifles start to fall. Constant reinforcements by Czech, but look at this. He has to retreat. They're turning this around again. It's like the Uno reverse card been played by LP Club. Look at Czech. He lost 10 supply in 3 seconds, and there's more. They held through the Scroll of the Beast. They got their heal scrolls ready. They do have the Siphon. There's the Shadow Hunter dead. I am in awe of this 2-on-2 play by LP Club as Lucky Future checks out, and that's the equalizer. So sweet. So sweet. How did Romantic not die in the first push? The Banish fucking clutch plays. So good. 2-on-2 as always. Fun to watch. That's the 2-0. That's 2 points for LP. We have a 2-2 now as Soin won the first series. And now it's coming. The match you've been waiting for is up next. It's Happy versus Romantic. The world champion from Russia. The greatest undead in the world. Stepping into the ring against the rising star from China. Romantic has had, since his ban was lifted, a phenomenal year. But how good is he against a man that he's probably never faced before? A force that he's never faced before. We'll see about that in a bit. Nice comeback by Team LP. We go into a little break, and then it's happy time. Match number 3. Who will take the lead? Or will we go with a 3-3 into the deciding match? This is Happy versus Romantic. A first time ever. How rare are first times in Warcraft 3 in this scene? That's of course due to the fact that for a long time, Happy wasn't playing Chinese tournaments, and for a long time since Happy's rise, Romantic was banned from tournaments. But now we have it here. Happy, the world champ, the most dominant Warcraft player on the planet, picked up by Lucky Future. Not too long ago, his first match in this Clan War series, he won against Lorelei at 2-0. He's undefeated. Romantic with a 55% win against Undead. That's okay, but look at this. 86% win rate for Happy. Of course, he oftentimes faces Hawk and other European humans to have this high win rate. But he also defeated TH. 3-1. That was amazing. So Happy in the bottom left from Russia for LF. It's Lucky Future. And Romantic for LP Club in the upper right. Thank you, Penta Pishna, for the 5-month resub. You were really proud of Florentine scouting yesterday. Less than 3. Keep it up and keep on coaching. Thank you, man. I will. So, Romantic in the upper right. If this is anything but an Archmage, I would be really surprised. He constantly does it. He constantly plays them. Very, very, very rare sight to see a Mountain King first, but it is! Okay! Okay, this could be scary for Happy. I know that Romantic is playing a long tier 1. Not necessarily with an expansion, but in general a very long and safe tier 1 with a lot of footmen. Having the Stormbolt and a lot of footmen against Happy's signature early tier 1 aggression can result in an early Stormbolt surround and an early TP and a lot of space for the Archmage and the rest of his troops. This is most likely what Happy will be doing. He's opening up with the Tet Fiend build order. early harass, try to get level 2. We have an Acolyte here looking for the expansion early, but with a Mountain King, it's real rough to do.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. TH wasn't able to kill Happy. Oh, nice block. Oh. Of course, the ping from Russia is a little worse. He sees the Mountain King now. And going for the Merc camp, this means there is gonna be an expansion. Very, very likely. He takes out the first High Priest. And he got the Shadow Priest, so no steals from Happy thus far. The Murlocs are coming in though, and that's so much damage on Romantic. Can he somehow get the Rock Golem? Doesn't seem like it. No, the Skeletons were not in position really. That's level 2. First little experience for Happy here. Oh my god, these Murlocs. Sorry about that. Second kill for Happy, who gets the last hit. But if you take into account that this was a early harass and pull of the Murlocs, it was basically 2 camps at the same time against Romantic. He salvaged this really well. Really well. No big losses. Access to the Merc camp soon. He also got the Shadow Priest to dispel and heal, and especially the healing against the Mountain King is super important now. But all that, even though Happy doesn't get the kills, it's kind of the same as it was for Soin versus 14 Sway. That it delays the expansion. And Romantic is not teching, as you can see. Happy is. For a little bit. Fiends are coming as well. So the most important thing in this matchup is to take down the human expansion. And again, the Murlocs, they are relentless. It's somehow these 2 camps are spirit linked together. Oh, Happy! Rare mistake. To use the coil a little premature. Maybe expecting Romantic to attack it in the meantime. A little bit of gambling. We have seen the Robe of the Magi here, and the number of footmen and units in general. It's getting a little scary for Happy, so he's playing it careful. Still only 2 kills for him. Level on the DK is mediocre, to say the least. But we're going in again. If he steals the Ogre Magi, that's big, but there's also Stormbolt, and he uses that. Not wasting a coil. Uses that for the peasants, to delay the expansion even further. 3 Mercs now for Romantic. But that's also level 3 on the Mountain King. Again, the coil too early. Either Romantic is really playing nicely around that 100 damage threshold, or Happy is making a couple of mistakes. Happy going into this match as the big favorite. I saw a lot of 2-0s in chat before. But the tech is almost done. And then we get Lich statue attack while Romantic is still on tier 1. He needs towers. There's not a single one. Lumber Mill is coming now. Yep. But Romantic expansion is coming up. And the Mountain King can pressure big time. With Stormbolt surrounds, absolutely doable. But he's also coming into a time when the Slaughterhouse is erected. So he might be able to cancel that. Bringing the fight into an undead space. Rare to see, but it's Romantic. That was the last coil. So he has to fight this decent amount of footmen without a coil. And that's the first Fiend loss. Romantic, I think, is playing a lot better than many people expected here. Especially with the Mountain King first. That caught Happy by surprise, I guess. Still not a single footman down. And he's killing 1 Fiend and 2 ghouls. Oh my god. And the staff's out. If he's losing a footman on the way out now, absolutely doable. What a nice time frame to hit for Romantic. He's giving level 2 to the DK. Okay. But he fought a fight when Happy was right at tier 2, but without any benefits from tier 2. Lich was in production. Slaughterhouse was in production. So really well done. And the expansion is up. Towers are coming. Still no tech though. He's still very low on gold. And that's what I meant in the early. Like the tier 1 for Romantic takes forever. There's definitely a timing for Happy, especially with this item. At WGL, he was always, like, let's say not blessed with items. But here he is. Definitely. No tier 3 yet. He had to rebuild some ghouls for the lumber. And a fiend. And a statue now. But this is where Happy is really strong. Continues to creep though for the level 3 DK. Gives more space to the Mountain King. Found a health stone. Okay, sweet. And more towers. But not in the base. Not at all in the base. And still no tech. 7 minutes 30 tier 1. Level 2 for the Lich. Score of the Beast is amazing that he sells it. Okay. Maybe for an invo. Then it's fine. He gets level 3. Is invo ready? It is. He's not going for that. It was just gold. No, is it for the tech? Okay, it was for the tech. Then it's also fine. Oh, sorry, overlay. Forgot about that. There we go. Sorry.
The town is under siege.
Okay, how much can he push into this? This tower is gone. 3 fiends, 0-0. 4 fiends. And the 1 statue. Romantic is getting ready for the defense. Does he have defense? Not sure, but attack has started. Is at 1/3. Second tower is down as well, with no arcane. There's no mana burn, and he can fight longer. 2 coils ready, and the mana stone. The mana stone is helping so much. Okay, lots of mercs, and full mana on this MK. No clap. Oh, there is clap. Okay, I was waiting for that. He was in the middle of everything. Coil again. There was the last one until he consumes the mana stone. Lich has Nova and Frost Armor. So he's not able to eat the skeletons for more mana. A couple of kills for Happy. And Muddy falls as well. Okay. Good start, I guess. And Nova, it's just more kills. He wants this experience so bad. Thank you, Nicholas, for the 5-month resub. Consumes the mana stone now. Has 3 more coils. And towers, not looking good. Tier 2, almost done. But no blacksmith yet. Man, I kind of forgot about that. Happy, more and more pressure. 6 fiends now. But mass repair as well. Whoa, it was a Stormbolt already. There we go. Onto a fiend. Where's the Frost Armor? Not using it. There we go. Oh, he's super low on mana. This fiend is not falling though because Happy's coils are on point. Everything is damaged a little. This is a guaranteed kill. He can't do anything against that. Oh, wow. But it keeps the Mountain King away from 5 because he saved a lot of units. Militia coming in for the defense now. Clap again. Stormbolt maybe. I know. There's plenty of coils again. Good use of the statues here. And Romantic is losing more and more units as well. Fiend numbers go down. He's dropping something there. I'm not sure what it was. But risky play. Stormbolt on the DK now to force the TP. That's a level 3 Lich. Wants to prevent the TP to do as much damage as humanly possible or undeadly possible. Or how he's dodging. Oh, he's not dodging! The Stormbolt! If that's the right click. Ooh, not enough damage from the Mauler. It could have been a kill. Death Knight Happy playing with fire. But he gets out. The Expo is still up. 1,000 gold on Romantic. Building a Blood Mage now. But no tier 2 buildings. Yes, he got the Blacksmith for rifles, but he forgot about the Sanctum in the fight. And this army is pretty much minimal. Happy with our TP. Invul and heal. He is at tier 3 now. So the orb is on the Lich. And again, it's only 1 tower. Wow, these timings. But this time we have a Blood Mage with Siphon. Uses the Nova, gets 1 kill, gets the 2nd kill. Oh, this orb is so strong right here. But forces the coil! My god, Happy, even with this ping. Such a risky play. Mountain King has more. Needs to stay close. Oh, uses the coil on the Fiend. Lich is out of the fight for now, but this Blood Mage looks juicy, but so is the Lich. Claps him to death. The damage amplifier is gone, but the disable on the human side as well. Hero for hero, but of course a big trade for Romantic. As the orb and the Lich damage is gone. Loses another fiend, just gets him back from the tavern. There we go.
Player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage will be back in no time either. It's pretty much... Oh, he drops the Robe of the Magi again. Constantly. There's so much mana. Or was so much mana. One more Stormbolt to use, but he's only retreating. He's happy chewing through this slowly but steady. Is there any kind of transition? No. Anti-Magic Shell would be great. But he needs to get back to 50 first. Clap, by the way, after the first use and the Lich kill, pretty much useless. I mean, yeah, for the Lich it was really good to have that additional damage. But usually you want to hit like 4 fiends with it, and that's not happening against Happy. Close to level 5 MK though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Super close actually. Dark Ranger third for the disable. There was a scary push by Happy, but again, Romantic holds. He's still on tier 2 though. This is not where the humans want to be. They want to be at tier 3. For all the great upgrades. That's definitely lacking at Romantic side. Attack. But he gets level 5. More mana. He's constantly dropping the rope, right? To get the full impact. Oh, sweet Nova. Here was a good clap, doing tons of damage. There's a heal scroll though. He can take 1 or 2 claps. That means, of course, there's less Stormbolt. Those were 2 claps. That's a lot of mana. Oh, Coil a little late. Heal scroll has been used already. But the Mountain King for now, out of mana. But there's Siphon. There is the potion, which he used now. And Romantic retreats, buying more time for this expo. Happy stays in no upkeep. Ooh, big Nova again. TP out. How many exit kills? 1? Happy a little too greedy. Could have gotten 2. Constantly checking his base, but it's only fiends and statues. Mountain King in again. For another potion. He's so rich, despite the upkeep. Dark Ranger with Black Arrow. No silence. And Lich is not level 4 to eat the skeletons. This is all not ideal for Happy.
A player's forces are
Kind of surprised this Mountain King play is working so well. Lots of haste. Nice for the Lich. He needs level 4. He desperately needs level 4 and level 2. No Death Pact, by the way. DK focus can be an option. Still only level 1 of the Blood Mage. Abominations. Okay. More AoE. Which sounds weird because it's a melee unit, but Disease Cloud is where it's at. 58 supply. Red spot for Romantic. Ooh, this is a lot of mana for the Blood Mage. Medallion. My, this is so much damage for the Mountain King. 510 mana. In combination with the Blood Mage. How nice. He's passing the rope to the Blood Mage, so he has more mana. Mountain King has less. Then he passes the rope again. Item abuse at its finest. Also in the fight. That's so impressive. Oh! The Rune Bracers. What a gift. Towards Happy, who now realizes I am not breaking this man at his expansion. I need to get my own one. He's switching gears. Disease Cloud coming. At level 4 Lich. Big level ups. Oh, that clap though. Only hitting skeletons. Only skeletons. Nova. Blood Mage has to retreat a little. Happy's force is big. But 58 against 66. Can he nuke more? Blood Mage this time has a heal scroll. And Happy hasn't. So the claps are really effective. But of course the statues are healing in an AoE as well. So now Happy is protecting himself. Giving Romantic more time, and that's the time he needs for tier 3. Controlling the shops a little. spending his money there to keep his hero safe. He's constantly playing. Ah, he has a TP on the Blood Mage. I thought he would be constantly playing without one. Oh, illusions can be nice for the A-bombs. Are illusion A-bombs spreading disease cloud? No, right? I'm not sure. Expo up in a bit. High noon on Last Refuge. Only the first of 2 maps. Here we go. Nova and Coil. But the claps are just so good. He wants this Blood Mage to be gone. Like, you pesky little bitch. Get away. The illusions are blocking so nicely. It's pretty much only the Mountain King. Nice spread by Happy. So Clap doesn't do anything anymore. A-bomb saved for a little bit longer. But the A-bomb falls now. Mountain King has no TP and no healing. Does Happy realize this? Nova is on cooldown. So the Mountain King is gone into the backline where there's a TP. So sweet this play by Romantic. But he is abandoning his poor Blood Mage. There was a TP on him. So now the banish is gone. Can get him back from the tavern, of course. There we go. Big investment. And Happy is just getting so many kills. This spell usage is again insane. No, I'm not getting tired of mentioning this. How good he is at sniping. I'm not getting tired of it. It's just so great. Level 3 Dark Ranger. Close to level 5 DK. But human tier 3. Paladin. Priest upgrade. Forces destroyers. They take over a lot of supply. Cost a little. You need to dispel it. On the other side. Banshee. Transition. Do we have one already? Not yet. No knights. No mortars. How about the items? Oh, this Invis MK. There's not much mana. There's not even a Nova. Happy is spreading the Fiends. The spread on the Fiends. Romantic is looking for damage, but there just is not. This is insanely well positioned. Here we go. Going for the Dark Ranger. Stormbolt Clap. No banish to help things. Siphon now. Is there a Nova? There should be. Ah, no, there's not. Clap again with an Invo Potion. DK is completely dry. Has no shot to save things. The Ogre Maul is finally gone in a bit. All the saves. All the save. This little niche protects the Fiend. Can he get the Mauler? That would be big. That might be level 5 even. Ah, not really. 11 HP away. Happy holds. Happy has an expansion. Happy's getting a shop here. Happy's Banshee transition is done.
A player's force is
Looking good for the Russian. And now red spot. Give me that cactus pipe. Okay. The worst. We see really few banish. Still no knights. Any items here? No staff? I mean, yeah, staff, but not this staff. Or? No. No staff, no orb.
Player's forces are under attack.
So we have the anti-magic, which helps against the Stormbolt and Clap damage. Big army, 75 supply. This is where Happy goes really crazy. His control is still perfect, even in high numbers. Nuking this Mountain King now, seeing that he has no heal, but of course there's Holy Light. There was a silence on the Paladin though, if I'm not mistaken. It's off now. A-bombs in front, 2 of them. That Clap hit hard. But the heroes are safe and still in decent mana. Coil again on the Abomination. They're doing real good damage. Spreading a lot of Disease Cloud as well. Clap and out. But he's just standing there now. He doesn't have to kite anymore. Blood Mage gets another Holy Light. Lich is a little bit in trouble. Oh, Banish. Invo Potion breaks that. Banish. There's a item on the ground. It was again the Robe of the Magi. How well he's doing that is pretty much insane by Romantic. 672 supply still. Happy is struggling a little bit. How much more can the Mountain King do? He's close to level 6. And the Fiends are starting to fall. No anti-magic anymore. Statues constantly healing the backup of the shop. That might twist it. Level 5 for the DK. Mountain King in trouble. Gets the coil. Stormbolt on the Lich. And there is enough damage. No! The Mountain King falls first. The Lich as well. Okay. But he's not reaching level 6. And the big damage dealer for Romantic is gone. No mana on this Death Knight anymore. He is racing through the tavern. And if Romantic blocks this... Oh, there's Siphon. There's mana soon. There's mana now. Can't get the Lich back. Can't get the Lich back. He's trying to triggering the spells. Or to lure him away from the tavern. But MK is back. Most likely full mana. Regenning now. Invis? Yo. Romantic needs to know this. But how do you get the Lich away? Okay, just walk. Or hover, or whatever the Lich is doing. Next expansion. Main gold mine's empty. Oh, this match had high praise before it even started. And it delivers. It absolutely delivers. Shop gone. 60 supply for Happy only. But it's Happy supply. In his hands, every unit is worth 50% more. Impressive how Romantic is playing, by the way. Not taking anything away from him. Super big clap again. Coil is ready. Happy is focusing hard on this MK. Not sure if that's the right thing. Lich falls again. GG. Happy is losing the map to Romantic. Last refuge goes to the Chinese, which gives LP Club the lead in this tournament. 3-2 now. Happy was seated there to steal the points. But no. The first time he's been beaten, Loliot had no chance. But Romantic. Strong defenses. Super late tech. Super greedy play. MK into Merc into Expo. Wonderful match. On both sides. Showing the strength and weaknesses of both races. Thank you, Chop Suey, for the 16-month resub. And Happy just couldn't break through. The MK Blood Mage combo was so good. And then the nuke coming in with Holy Light as well. The Lich fell too often. And Romantic, Undead is not his best matchup. Not at all. He sits at what? 50% or so? 54. That's his weakest matchup. 55 against Night Elf, 60% in Human Mirror, and insane 70% against Orc. So on paper, yes, this is Romantic's weakest matchup. But he did it. He knew exactly what to do. And I really like to open with a Mountain King against Happy. That seems very smart, if you can make it happen, which is not easy. He got level 3 very early. That helped him a lot. Favored that over the fast attack. Happy just couldn't do much damage towards the expansion. Never threatened the town hall. Everything else, yep. Especially the towers were held down nicely. But no. Sick place. The Lich just died too many times. Maybe... Do you need Frost Armor against Footmen? Is kind of the question this game raises in me. I don't think so. You need it. You definitely need it against Knights. Do you need it against Footmen? Because the Lich didn't have that much mana with a lack of Dark Ritual. Okay. Romantic taking the map off of the world champ. Now it's Concealed Hills. So LP with the lead. Could be a 4-2. That would be super unexpected if this happens. Alright, we're ready. Sorry about the sound, by the way. Since Blizzard decided with patch 1.30 that if you tap out, the sound is getting disabled. There's nothing we can do about it. So, will we see a Mountain King here? That would be a little suicidal. Or he has some sort of creep route that I'm not aware of. But I highly doubt you can play Mountain King expansion here on CH. It's just too hard to do. And Happy's Harass is too great to do that. Without mercenaries here. No, Archmage it is. And in general, this map is really hard for Romantic. No mercs, hard expansion, lots of stuff to creep for Happy if his Harass fails. Again, Tet Fiend build order, super early hero, and attack right away. How to get level 3 is the question. It's not easy here. Can Banshees possess illusions? I don't think so, since if you want to control magic them, it doesn't work. So I guess that would be the same for possession. Oh wow. Happy is not running over. I mean, he must be sure that this is not an expansion, so it's not that necessary. And he's creeping up. He was dealing with not having level 2 for a long time. Archmage starts off nicely with a claws of attack. So, is this Romantic forced into a one-base play? Then it's a lot different. I mean, Happy has less points to attack. We don't really want to run into a human base until very late. So can he force fights outside? Perfect drops for Romantic. Absolutely, there's nothing better. DK is already at 50%. Taking a lot. He doesn't even have the aura, so healing is very limited. He's creeping up now, he's getting the aura. Also a mantle for him, nice as well. Romantic is not attacking, are you kidding me?
A player's forces are under attack.
This DK will have a hard time. +9 on every... He is expanding on CH. What the hell, Romantic? This is not to be expected. But Happy has pretty much the perfect timing. Full mana. This time there's no Stormbolt to get the last hits. Everything is poisoned. There's no Rod of Necromancy anymore. Can he get the last hit on the Null? Oh, they're playing around it so nicely. Happy gets the item. Not sure about the expansion, but experience, but definitely the item. Another kill. Oh my god. Level 2.6, and the Pendant of Energy is the perfect one. Fiend is coming in for the RS as well. Needs a coil soon. Okay, just walks away. So much commitment to this expo. It's 7 footmen, but low on gold. No level 3. Oh, with the health fountain. Okay. Yeah, of course, that explains a lot. Kind of forgot about... Oh, Happy's in a dangerous situation. Romantic is looking for surrounds with this mass footman, but the aura now. To have this aura enables him to run away from this. But the expo's working. Tier 2 already. Slaughterhouse Lich, soon to be tier 3. This push will hit Romantic a lot harder than on last Refuge. And there's no counterattack this time. No Fiend lost. Or at least for now, there's no counterattack. Nice how he splits to get level 3. Really well done by Romantic here. To find the time for level 3. Because that's all that Happy wanted to prevent. And at the same time, he's not getting level 3. Has one more coil now. But needs that for the feed. Wanted to save it for level 2, I guess. Okay, he might find the kills now with Nova, but Romantic moves everything away. Fiends are safe, but hurt. Limited pressure potential now. Archmage has no boots. Aura spread again. Okay. Hey Hawk, nice to see you, mate. Oh, 14 HP. He's still pushing. He's still pushing. Tier 2 started. Tier 3 at 50%. On paper, this is of course great for Happy, who builds the first statues now and getting Burrow. It's still no level 3. 7.5 minutes in. It's a lot of economy. There's hurt fiends. How can Romantic distract? Just doesn't have... It just summons. 3 fiends so hurt. This would be a paradise for a Mountain King right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still level 3. Oh, this watermelon is expiring soon. Getting the kill and getting the level 3. There was a little donation, but all buying time for this. There's no destroyer. There's a tech going on, and the heroes are far away. Romantic is very, very good. To get out, to escape out of Happy's grasp, out of his chokehold, is so impressive. He's losing more acolytes right here. Needs the statue to keep alive. 1 kill on the footman. Where's the follow-up damage? There we go. 2nd kill. 3rd kill maybe. No. Okay, that was expensive, but worth it. Needs to rebuild acolytes. No. Orb? Wow. That harass prevented the orb. He will get it, obviously. But that forces him to retreat again.
Forces are under attack.
Destroy upgrade now. He's safe for the next attacks most likely because the tower's up. But Expo's fortified. Rifle upgrades coming. Tier 2 done. Double rifles. Happy couldn't break him. Tinker second? What the fuck am I watching? Cluster rockets first. Thank you, Padromi, for the 3-month resub. Puck, keep it up. I will. Thank you. What the... Like... Am I still dreaming?
A town is under siege.
I mean... Cluster rockets became kind of nice.
A player's forces are
Good old destroyer push. But mass repair. So much damage here though, but it's a counterattack. Happy can't really lose the slaughterhouse. Forces a reaction. Lich is not Novaing here. Oh my god, this could be 10 kills in a bit. He can't break through. He's losing a farm, and that's it. But Romantic is killing the slaughterhouse. Happy already rebuilds it. And now TP out. That was big. Where are the Novas now? There we go. He got a couple of workers. Fake the TP, stays in this. But Happy, of course, doesn't fall for it. But we have a base race for the Black Citadel. Big kills on the platter. He's level 2.6 on the Lich. But did we see cluster rockets? Yep, we did. Almost level 2. Happy doesn't have that much repair. Cluster rockets again. It's not much damage, but you know, it's a AoE stun. And he really is going for the keep. What is this game? Happy at 50. Romantic at 54. Slaughterhouse up again. Happy mining again. Romantic losing his keep. He can TP to hold. But both seem very eager to break their opponent's main. Game of chicken. Who's the better one? He's losing a lot, isn't he? Like half a level for this Tinker. But alright. Oh, is this damage enough? It is. Keep down. Acolytes were suffering. TP home from this Archmage now. Happy holds. Romantic's base is down.
A player's forces are under
I'm not sure if that was the right call. Even the Acolyte isn't falling. 1 base versus 2. Not sure what this Tinker is. And why he was trading that way. Of course he got a lot. But Happy was prepared with additional Acolytes. Rebuilding the ghouls. So he's creeping more now. Legion Doomhorn, 1 for the shop, but level 3 for the Lich. Illusion poking into that base. He's okay. You're building that thing again? Alright, man. Cluster rockets get really good later on. Big AoE. But I mean, Clap is always better. It's more spammable though. And it's a stun. But way less damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Town Hall is back up. But tech is still gone. Workers. No need to mention them. Here we go again. Could go for Zappers even to speed things up, but I guess army is more important. Level 3 Tinker with the Soapy Mask though. That's a lot of rockets.
A player's forces are under attack.
He breaks this again. I don't really know if Romantic has a big plan with this Tinker. Like, I'm not getting it. I'm a big fan of the rockets, but
A player's forces
just
are
seems
under attack.
inefficient. So next red spot for Happy, who is getting crazy levels. And the flute, yep. 10% more damage on all ranged units. That's pretty much everything an undead has. So the carry Mountain King is not in the game. Won't be in the game. It's only tier 1. Not even a second expansion for Romantic. Seems like Happy is playing with him now.
Player's forces are
Upgrades
under
coming. And he's breaking upkeep already. Creeping more though. Ring +4 from this one. Hero levels for Romantic 4 and 3. No TP, only the Zeppelin. Wonder if he has web. Didn't see it. Okay, there's the rockets. Long range, mini stun, decent damage. But yeah, seriously, just decent.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dominations now. They won't be affected by the rockets at all. I mean, yeah, a little stun. They stand for a second. Cluster rockets really only become effective if you're able to spam them. But these little mini skirmishes just doesn't do too much because the statues are healing against it. So nice snipe, good rockets. Is this the time to shine for Pluck Rattle Trap now? He is very tanky, of course, with his high armor he has. But so far, only rifles against fiends, and with the Lich and soon to be abominations, I know who wins this. Happy spreads are good, big concave. As long as nothing is really clumped up. Oh, he dodges with everything but one fiend, dodges the rockets. So nice. Close to 5-4. Another execution. Overshooting a little. And okay, we're back to 2 base.
Forces are under attack.
Happy not counter expanding. That was a good one. I vividly remember Romantic being killed by Foggy's cluster rockets. Because he played Dragonhogs and wanted to shackle, and in came the rockets. He cancelled all of it. Just Madfrog versus King Crimson pretty much right there. Just constant kills on the priests. And a Crypt Lord! How nice to see! So when will we see Blizzard? There's no real reason to have water elementals, right? They're only dispelled.
player's forces are under attack.
Oh, sweet impale. And a Nova afterwards. Romantic is... Oh my god, he's saving quite a bunch. Now the Zeppelin crashes. There was no web, I guess. 64 supply, though. Happy expanding now. This ward is really nice. Expires now, but expires right on time. Oh, double expansion? I think he was thinking with the... Or toying with the idea of expanding in the middle. Is Happy giving Romantic too much time? Tech has started again. Like, the one thing that can threaten Happy now is Human Tier 3, which is minutes and minutes and minutes away. I think Happy could have expanded earlier. I guess he wanted to break him sooner. But here we go. Oh, not the best angle to attack for Happy, since there's this tree line. Dodge this again! And the dispels against the water elementals. Like, seriously, they don't do anything except donating experience, and that's level 5 for the DK. Impale! Oh, how magnificent! Where's the Nova? Not perfect. Heal scroll against the coil there, and that was a good cluster rockets, but as I said, there's just healing against it. Impale again. Nova follow-up? Not yet. Again a heal scroll. And now he wants to get rid of this pesky Tinker. Burns the mana, gets more right here, but there's always a coil. And once this Lich is out of the invul, he should be dead to Nova. There's still so much mana. The longer Happy... Like, Happy knows when to retreat. The longer the fight go, the more effective becomes the Tinker, because he just spams the rockets constantly with the Brilliance Aura. Undead doesn't have that option. Not really, though. This Crypt Lord did not really arrive in the game yet. Forces a lot of coils. Oh, Nova, not into the backline. Where is it going? Does he really want that Tinker now? No, it goes into the units. That's more efficient, I guess. Cool, Destroyer Micro by Happy as well. Flying in, dispelling, doing a little damage, fly back. But again, is this the time soon to leave Happy? Level 3 coilers, by the way. Great. Rumination coming from the back, spreading the disease. Archmage has a TP now. Invo Potion of the Tinker, level 4. Bigger AoE. But he's going for the Archmage. Is there a follow-up? No, stun not long enough. Gets level 2 here, but decent trades for Romantic, I think. That was pretty equal, I guess. Expo's up, though. Main gold mine is empty. Not for Romantic, obviously. A $3,000 harass plus 2 town halls at this cost. But he got the time for tier 3 somehow. Lolz, he trapped the rifleman. Archmage close to 5. I really would love to see Blizzard on Romantic side. It's pretty baffling how long he holds. With only rifles and priest, it was a great position here in that choke. So Tinker. There we go. Home of retraining it is. Seems like it's Blizzard time. Yep. Read the book. Learn a new spell. If Romantic wins this game, that would be unbelievable. Okay, Happy expands right in his face. Water Elemental saw it. This one's up. And he claims the hill. The hill that is concealed by ramps. More mana. More experience thanks to the Water Elemental. That was the last one. Won't be gifted anymore. Romantic will sit on 2 bases for quite some time. 2,000 gold here. Only 1,700. Romantic needs the middle. That's the objective in this game. The middle. Happy is like the luckiest hand in the world to sit on that. So we have double heal scroll, double invul. Tier 3 almost done. Will he go knights? Is almost no disable in this army. Absence of a Dark Ranger. No synergy with the Lich, but it's close to 5 anyway. 5/5/5 mana already. Okay, will we fight before? Man, he has so much to use. Also the Orb of Fire now. Healing might be a problem, and we see Blizzard. Happy doesn't care one bit. Just stands there, takes it like a man. And if he continues to create these chokes and operates from range, he still has to claim the middle somehow. Romantic's on the timer. One over as a kill. As always. There's no destroyers anymore. He doesn't really need them anymore. As long as he has the statues. Level 5 Lich. Okay, that's what he wanted. Oh, that's a big combo. Cluster Rockets and Blizzard. That hurts. But Happy wants to take this fight. Oh my god! A perfect impale of the heal scroll. The disable didn't last long enough. He had the heal scroll against it. Now getting the first kill off of this. Needs to protect the statues. Sweet impale again. And now the Tinker. I don't know if that's the right thing to focus, man. Potion and invul. Whoa! Almost. And another big impale. Could be soon time to nuke this Archmage. Happy doesn't care one bit. 25 supply lead and double base. Romantic is out of gold in a bit. Archmage doesn't get level 5. Can't creep anything anymore. Gold mine 1. Down. Oh, DK. There's no Stormbolt. The heal scroll and the invul go to Happy. And with that, he's safe. And Romantic isn't. The last remaining gold coming in. Archmage in a world of trouble. Nova right clicks. Okay, invul potion for now. Is there a Zeppelin or something coming? Still not 5. He's doing so much damage. This fucking arc. I hate it. But this is the last seconds for this Archmage. A Paladin comes in. Alright, Militia support as well. Invis to get out of that situation. If he hits an Impale now and kills this Archmage, I'm laughing my ass off. No mana anymore, but okay. Everything's dying. Coil Nova on the Tinker. GG! The clan war still tied. 3-3 as Happy is winning this. That would have been a goddamn miracle if Romantic is turning this game around. It took a little longer than necessary, maybe, but Happy still undefeated in the series. Now 3-1. Romantic. I think not too many people expected him to take a map here, so for him it's definitely a success. And yeah, there's a tie after 3 series, and it means that everything comes down to WFZ versus Focus. Whoever wins that wins the clan war, and will be well, LF would be 2-0 then. LP would be 2-1, closing in on Newbie, who defeated them yesterday. So yeah, cool to see Happy. We will see him tomorrow again in the W League Europe versus Hawk. I hope you took some notes, Hawk. And I hope you won't play the Tinker because, nah, that wasn't too great. Still impressive that Romantic got it. Almost 2,000 viewers. So I hope you will stay all here at this very channel to see more Undead action, this time versus Orc. It's gonna be WFZ versus Focus to determine LP versus LF in the Penguin Sky Cup. Stay tuned, we're going to a little break. Check out the links in the description to find ways how to support us on social media or somehow financially, if you can. Keeps the boat floating, and see you in a bit. Decision time in Penguin Sky Cup Day 5. Who will take the second win? It's either LP, Lucky LP Club, or Focus, Romantic, Colorful, and 14 Sway, or Lucky Future, Happy, So-In, WFZ, and Check, most likely. And Ice Orc, apparently, who didn't play today. We have the last match coming up. It's a best of 3. Whoever wins the best of 3 wins the clan war with 5-3 in scores. And yeah, we have Focus versus WFZ, South Korea versus China. Between them, it's pretty equal. Focus has been on a roll in the past 2 months. Remo, sorry. Remo was hyping him up like crazy. And then, as always, once we start to hype him up, he kind of goes through downfall. WFZ, though, I see him in better shape as well. Let's see. Who wins this one? We have, of course... that's how it's right. WFZ in the blue for Lucky Future. Happy's clan. In the bottom left, playing a Fiend build order, or Tet Fiend build order as always. And Focus. Farseer or Blade. He's going for a Barracks, so not a super fast tech, but he's going for a Farseer. We mentioned this a lot, especially when Cash played Orc versus Undead, that Orc's becoming really good with Farseer. Especially the executions of a Lich. Like, the Storm Chain Lightning timings, Focus Fire, that's working better and better. They're not relying on the Blade Master's damage anymore. And of course they have a little bit of more freedom, especially here on Amazonia. You can go for Lightning Shield creep right here, speed things up, get level 2, harass early. And WFC, how will he play against it? I totally expect to see Terranos stand at some point. So, okay, DK. WFZ always has some special creep routes, so he's completely skipping the lab and the little green one, which Focus is, of course, going for. Hurts himself a little. WFZ is pulling the creeps, so extra damage on this one. First Wolf is already gone, and the Lightning Shield now is working, but that took some time. That took some time and some damage. 50% of the Farseer. He has a shop already in an interesting position. Especially Remo is a big hater on shops up front. Focus is listening here, protects it very well. And he needs that heal cell. But the DK is running over. Skeletons creep the rest of the camp. He has a little bit more HP. Can he steal the rogue? Whoa, he got it at level 2. Oh, this is a flawless opening for WFZ. Preventing level 2 on Amazonia is the hardest thing in the world. And he did it. And he creeps this one. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Thank you for Glory Heaven. Every single stream you are here to support us, man. This means the world. Always amazing stream, full of positive energy and quality Warcraft with Neo. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are definitely the carry of the summer. Along like 2 or 3 other guys. Much love. So tier 2 tech at 60%. WFZ slightly behind that, but that's normal. Since there's no Blade Master, he doesn't have to worry so much about Fiends being killed. And there's good pressure on this Farseer. Yes, there's clarities, but the DK is definitely faster, so he can continue this harass a little. And how does Focus come back from this? He got level 2. Chain Lightning it is. more decent blocks, maybe. Nope, nice sidestep. Saving this fiend with good HP in the absence of statues, important to keep good health. Is it just me or is the chat filled with complaints today about literally everything? I'm sorry, but spread some positive energy, guys. Overwhelm with kindness instead of negativity. I love this Cloak of Shadows on the DK. Whenever he's in a dice situation... Oh, wait a second. This is... That's interesting. Is he... That's a lot of health that he's losing. But what a reward! The Sobi mask, so good. So good. Oh, sorry. This is of course a best of 3 right here. Fixed. Lich tier 2 Slaughterhouse, soon to be tier 3 tech. Focus, what do you do? These 3 TC, no casters, no tier 3 yet. He is having some struggle. Level 2.5 only. Couldn't really prevent leveling because the lab is there now, which is a free camp, usually, if you're not getting threatened so hard. Go, Claws of Attack as well. For once, WFZ is really lucky with his items. And that's against Focus. I don't know what it is, but WFZ versus Focus is kind of a classic for me. It's not the classical Madrid versus Barcelona type of thing where the best players in the world are facing each other. But it doesn't matter in what shape these players are. They are providing fun and entertaining games. And it's been like this for many years. But this is no fun for Focus. 3 units hurt. No chance for an expansion here. Like, WFC is so dominant on a map like this, it's kind of scary. We have Raiders now. Get a warm... He's playing like he's playing tier 3, but he's not playing tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least he gets the second spot. And of course, it's the Scourge Bone Chimes. Lifesteal for the melee units. And that is literally, not literally, but almost everything. WFC comes in again. Level 3 and 1. Decent Stomp to prevent the coil, but there was no follow-up. Lightning Shield? Who found that Lightning Shield? Ah, it was WFC. So good damage right here. Of course, a little softened by the effect of the Scourge Bone Chimes. No coil right there. And he's taking out a couple of fiends here. No dispel against the Wolf Beast yet. Level 2 on the Lich. Frost Armor is good, but now there's Nova. And now it's time to kill. Good burrows by WFZ as well. It takes out the Raider. That's the last end snare. Does he have another coil? No. Sweet. Stun by Focus. And another fiend. Able to kill. That burrow doesn't do too well. But he's getting grunts as well. It's pretty much a 1-to-1 trade. No mana for Nova, but maybe the right clicks are enough. Has to be careful with his Lich as well. There's another Chain Lightning, so maybe this Frost Armor doesn't do too much.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 TC. Stomp is getting scary. He's still on tier 2. How does he want to win on tier 2? Tier 3 is ready. WFC has the orb now. Lich levels nicely. And there's an expansion. Okay, but isn't he playing right into a power spike with this expo? I guess it's good that there's no Banshee house yet. And of course, we, like Remo and I, are the biggest fans of Banshees. And not seeing them always hurts a little. They will come at some point, but he's going for Destroyers first. Which I don't see a reason to. Oh, stun, like Storm Chain. Like, he has to be careful with the DK. He has to... Oh my god, this Stomp was beautiful. Chain Lightning execution, not going for the heroes here. TC is far away from the DK, so there should be a coil everywhere. There we go. Of course, level 2 heals a lot. Statue taken out immediately. Focuses fight seem a little better. Destroyer upgrade should be done soon. There's level 2 now. He can need a Destroyer against the Wolves. And WFZ holds this, but this is all time for the Expo. Early game was really great for the Chinese of Lucky Future, but if Focus holds the tier 2 with the expansion, looks good for him. The level 3 TC did a lot. And of course the Scourge Bone Chimes did a lot as well. So no Pit Lord, as there's no Blade Master. Just Dark Ranger. Which is good, because the spells are making the difference here. The big Chain Lightning... It's actually not the biggest Chain Lightning, right? It's only level 1. But the Stomp especially. There is no Dispel against the Silence, so that's good. WFC now with the Orb. Oh, that's good damage. But 2 Devours! How is that happening? That is not supposed to be that way. 6 supply and stomachs now. Oh. There's no stun anymore. Needs to get a coil on the Dark Ranger. Oh, there is a stun! And he misses that coil because he was a little too late. And now the Lich is in trouble as well. Invo Potion. Okay, next stop. WFZ seemingly getting wrecked. Or is he? I'm not too sure. Headhunters are coming in. DK's in trouble. TPing out now with an exit kill. That could have been prevented. That could have been prevented. The Expo's up. WFC missed the timing. And now, no third hero. No Banshees. No Pit Lord. And close to level 4. Chain Lightning is already scary. How is that scary on level 1? Is he just... Like, he's finding great timings. And this creep spot is too scary for WFC. So, Dark Ranger back. Only level 1. Not the biggest deal, but Focus getting the consumable. Might risk a creep spot. Creep jack. Of course, WFZ knows. Saw the orc coming, so he has to abandon this. This is why he got away. But that Devour is level 4. Still vision.
Players' forces are under attack.
Constantly checking the base. I don't have the same overlay as you guys, so I don't know the production. So I kind of have to check the base still. If there's a Temple of the Damned, but there's not. Reinforced defenses, Banshee upgrade, Headhunter upgrades. But WFC pushing now. Does he have a TP? No!
A player's force
He has not a single consumable? Interesting. TP on Focus. Heal scroll invul as well. Double invul. That's a lot of skeletons. Forces a TP for sure. At one point, WFC has to walk home. Damage is a little spread. Gets a Fiend for free. Skeletons are still attacking, but won't kill it. WFC has to hold. It's gonna be scary. Oh, loses the Raider immediately, but the DK, he realizes that there is no potion, no TP, and most likely no rescue. Comes in with the Storm. Chain Lightning mana is there as well, and the DK just gets zapped. So how to fight this now without coil? The Lich can be a big carry, but he's not level 4. The Dark Ranger is the next on the menu, has no silence. That might have been the big mistake of this game. There's no way to shut up this TC. And everything falls. Oh, man. No Devour. Oh, there was a big Abomination Devour as well. Nothing works in favor of WFZ. GG. After this early game, kind of inviting focus back into the game. I don't really know why he attacked without a TP into the base against Raiders and TC. No silence against the already level 3 TC is, in my opinion, a mistake as well, especially if there's no dispel. Yes, you can break through the silence. With Invul Potion, but at least it triggers the first Invul Potion, you know? I don't like it too much, though. I mean, if, like, it's always a thing of perspective. He saw the Headhunters most likely and thought, okay, I can start a snowball with this. Let's go. Get a lot of skeletons and win the fight, but that never happened. But remember, in the very first moment of the game, he prevented level 2. So yeah, I don't like no Banshees. I don't really like the Dark Ranger in general, especially with his spec. But big props to Focus and his fights. Like, in every single fight he was superior. There was... The best WFZ got was like a 50-50 trade. Which doesn't work if your opponent has an expansion. At least an expansion to work. I don't know. And it's not Terranas stand. Maybe Terranas actually got vetoed. We got CH. And it's match points for Focus. And therefore match points for LP Club. Of course we're hoping for an equalizer and a game 3. Because whoever wins this best of 3 series wins the clan war. LP really built a strong team, and I don't think they have to pay that much. Like, it's not a newbie with 120 and Lin, who are the really big names, or Rogue Warrior with TH and Infi, who are the really big names. I think LP Club has a very, very solid lower top / upper mid tier roster. With a big talent 14 Sway, of course. Who gets some practice here as well. We have the upper right. This is Focus, the man who has the match points. And WFZ fighting for his team. Usually he thrives in team competition. Doesn't matter if it's China versus Korea, or if it's race war, or if it's some kind of team competition. He's always there. Also, in the first clan war, he was really good against 120. Thank you, Blubberbear, gifting us up to Demon. So well deserved. This time it's a Blade. On CH, of course a DK. With a Tetfiend build. No deviation from WFZ, no crazy Dreadlord stuff. Kind of surprised to see the Blade Master here, but it's a big map. You can trap the Ogre here with that little trick. Like, I don't... No bad intentions or anything, but is this clan war format so hard to get? I really doubt that. Or is it just different people asking all the time? I don't really know, man. It's really not that hard. So no early harass, no big varying creep routes here. On CH there's not much room for creep routes, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a lot of skeletons though. Like 3 rods already. And 2 skeletons about to be killed. But he gets new ones, it's fine. Great inventory for more mana. Blade Master's positioning himself a little more aggressive on the map. Finds level 2. Has this Great Hall already at 50%. And that should be a more normal tier 3 play by Focus. Like the meta game. With Beastery into tier 3 and then somewhere Tiny Great Hall. DK level 2, great. Not harassed at all, no early aggression from Focus or something.
Player's forces are under attack.
But on on a big map like this, you kind of want level 3 on the blade as soon as possible. Getting the second mid spot with the crab, that's decent experience. Oh, WFC at the shop, Blade Master's here. He somehow steal the crab. No, right. Pretty equal to XP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go. Beastery, Shadowhunter, soon to be tier 3. It's a scary, like kind of scary time for WFC once the Shadowhunter comes out. He has to retreat and try to creep. And of course Focus trying to find him. Or he levels the Shadowhunter. Like the Orc has 2 options here. Either be very aggressive, which is not that common, but Focus likes it a lot. Or just creep up himself and destroy him with the Blade Master, or try to distract with Blade Master, destroy him. A little too harsh, especially with Lich Frost armor coming. Whoa, what? Tier 3 no slaughterhouse sacrificial pit? Huh. Now into his arms.
A player's forces are under
Okay, he
attack.
really wants the shade. Good scouting. He's not real close though. This is of course the big thing for orcs. This Ogre Lord in the middle very early on. So yeah, little trick. Hex breaks the creep's AI. And he has no idea where to go anymore. Completely confused. Like, go there. Go there. Alright. In the meantime, Blade Master is distracting a little. But he's completely... What's happening? Focus. Taking a little too much damage. But okay, getting this around. This takes a long time. But it's worth it. Doesn't really matter what item it is. If it's a bad item, it's still a lot of gold. And it's an okay one, I would say. Helps now. Will be sold later. TC can go Stomp first. Finally level 3 for the DK. WFC, of course, knows about this. There's no Nova yet. Again, just right clicks. There's no way he can steal the Rock Golem. Focus must know there's a shade. Like, he's getting attacked so much. Good inventory for the blade. Tier 3. It's almost done. War Mill coming. again, no tempo. We've seen more and more frost worms, and WFZ was always a big fan. And I would be surprised. I would definitely be surprised. He didn't lose any fiends so far. That's good. He's getting a lot of experience here. That's also good. But still far away from level 3. Shadowhunter got level 3. That's Focus's objective in the mid game. And a pity! Howl of Terror. Of course. So WFZ kind of needs to get the bottom right. Like the red spot. Otherwise it's 3 red spots for Focus and then it's really tough to do. Wonder if he has web already or if the lich damage is enough. We go Destroyer, we get another Shader is expanding. Seems like he expects an expansion by Focus soon. Risky counter expansion with the TC out. What was the item here? I kind of didn't catch that one. Am I blind? Ah, rope. I see. Nice. He's seriously not going Banshees again. What? Okay, he cancelled it. It was just a misclick. Like, you play catapults versus undead? Like, eh? Expo cancelled immediately. Blade Master sees this, and the Red Drake is still up for grabs. Okay, he reveals himself very early. Forces a coil, Howl of Terror to diminish the damage. So -1 now. Who gets the Drake? Oh, this is a big fight for Focus. TP out with the Scourge Bone Chimes. Imagine Focus getting this item. That would have been crazy. Gets the remainder of the camp. This is most likely an experience advantage for Focus at the end of the day. And his expo is coming up now. WFC again counter expanding. Ah, oh, there we go. Temple of the Dead. I'd really like to see it earlier, but okay. I think it was 2 Fiends lost at this camp.
A player's forces are under
He's rebuilding them immediately. Okay, TC level 2. This is where the Endurance Aura can be sold. And here we get a backstab from WFC. 50 supply against 50. There's no Zeppelin. Gets the Kodo. Oh, Zeppelin comes in now. Heal wave. Can he save it? Oh, nice play by Focus. But there's web. Gotta be careful. Gets the web. And this Kodo will drop in the middle of everything. Definitely dead. Heal wave is a little too late. That's an instant level 2 for the Pit Lord. Destroyer has been saved with the coil. Getting webbed down. Blade Master, is your damage enough? Even with the Howl of Terror? I cannot doubt that. WFZ taking this fight without Banshees though. Level up for the Lich. It's level 3. Fiend might be saved. Yes, there is the coil ready. And another Nova into the backline. Focus is losing quite a bit here at this laboratory. There's no mana anymore. Doesn't have a potion? No. TC also, no Stomp here. And the Shade is ready. Blade Master has an Invul, is triggered into that. We must realize there's a coil. There's a Shade, and he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
WFZ is back. And has the expo up. The fight at the fountain, I think, wasn't too great for him. But Focus's expo also up. But this was not the strongest undead we will see in this game. Because the Banshees will be coming. And he just got the level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 destroyers, maybe a little too much. But the walkers are coming for the spell. And then they get a little stronger again. big investment into this. Second temple. Good to wall off. And faster upgrades and production at the same time.
A player's forces are under attack.
No TP currently. On focus. Only an invul and a mana potion, but that's enough. TC not level 3. The biggest deal at the moment. Won't get it here. There's not much left. Oh no, is there anything left on the map? No. So, experience only through fighting. Blade Master will get crit level 2 soon. Big upgrade. Walker Dispel, good upgrade. But then the walkers can be nuked, so... WC sold the bone chimes. Lich is okay equipped, apart from that, pretty much... Yeah, literally nothing. Didn't WFC hear the ward? Or is the Shade just coming? Yeah, Shade will reveal it soon. TC no invul. Has to go for it now. Yeah, just waiting. Was a little short on gold. 2 invuls, 1 mana potion. Expo's running for the orc, who still has match points and clan war points. So where to attack? WFZ knows everything about this army. Not anymore though. Master training early. 68 supply. That's what the second temple is definitely good for. Focus could use that time to expand. We have 4 rules, by the way. Hello, Curse! There's the first one. There's the second one. But he gets it in the end with a crit, and that's level 4. Well equipped now. Oh, what a flank this is! The Banshees! It's only 1 in the fight here. There's not gonna be much Curse. Fiends are split, but the Stomp really hits nicely, and the Destroyer is gone in a second. The misses are okay, but hello, he's level 3 on the TC. This is dangerous stun. Nice heal wave. Damage output is still too high. Level 4 on the DK kind of should be Dark Ritual in this fight, I guess. Next Stomp is coming up, but only the 1 Fiend. Pitlon is in trouble. Coil is on cooldown. Getting Hex, getting nuked. Is the Coil ready or not? No, it's not. The Stomp executes him, and WFZ is completely falling apart. Wasn't he at 68 just a minute ago? Well, guess what? Back at 50. How nice this Watch Award. Focus knew exactly when WFZ is moving out. He triggered that with the Blade Master play. It was such a bait. And the rest of the army was positioned here. He saw him moving out. Boom, punched right there. And WFZ, it came out of nowhere for him. Shade was killed before. There was no vision. Flawless. Flawless trap by Focus. Might be a backstep soon now. 13 supply difference. I bet a lot of stuck is stuck in production. 4 Banshees now. Possession could turn this game. Late game, like super late game, belongs to the undead. Good kills though. Continues with the kills. Still an invul. Still a windwalk. Still fine. Kodos, did they eat? Yeah, Fiend is devoured. Pitlord comes back. Oh, will he invest the Hex and the Storm? Look, half down. Triggers a coil immediately. In my opinion, he needs possession. But he's now going for it. Triple possession coming. There's 1, there's 2. And there is 3, but on the Headhunter, interestingly, not on the Kodo. Missed opportunity in my opinion, but he had some end snares flying off. There was a lot of stuff gone for Focus, but not getting the Kodo. In my opinion, a big mistake. Can he go for another possession? Focus down to 72, but that's not too much. The 20 supply difference. Howl of Terror on everything. I think this one Headhunter possession was a misclick. Should have gone to the Kodo. Blade Master is just ripping things apart. Lich is in trouble. Catching a crit. Gotta be careful. There's no shop here. Only one invul. It's pretty much only the undead heroes. But they are being disabled by a storm. Damage output is not the greatest, but it should be enough. Dark Ritual for a little... was that the coil, I think? But 20 XP, but guess what? There's one dude, and he chops heads off. There we go. Level 5 on the Blade Master. GG. For once, WFZ is not able to carry his team. Focuses. 2-0 for the Orc, 2-0 for LP, 2 points for LP, and they get a 5-3 score out of this clan war and win it. This means they are 2-1, only losing to Newbie yesterday. This means they have a score of 10-6. No, it can't be true. They have 14 to 10. Is that true? No. I'm not sure. They should be in a decent spot for the second round. This is all like one after another. The next week of Penguin Sky Cup will be King of the Hill. And I wonder how well they do there. They have a very balanced lineup, which is good for this format. But for example, Lucky Future with Happy, they should be very well prepared for the all-kill format. But yeah. LP Club wins this one. They won against winners already. This could be rank 2 for them. Lucky Future still has the easy, in quotes, clan war against winners who haven't won anything yet. So it's going to be a battle. It looks like 2 teams will come out of this first week of the group stage with 2-1. So Lucky Future is now 8-8. Like the first 3 teams here. The first 3 teams should be very equal. Pretty much at the same score. Newbie is 2-1. LP Club is 2-1. They're actually the same score. 14-10, 14-10. Lucky Future at the moment at 8-8. So they could take the lead if they dominate winners as the other teams did. So their next Playday is, as you can see here, September 11. We are, of course, going to be there. That's in 5 days. Next Wednesday or so? Yeah, next Wednesday. We will be there to cover Lucky Future versus winners before we go into the second round, which is then King of the Hill. So we will see Happy on Wednesday again against Sok Chimiko, Farf, and Who. And yeah, that's it for the day. Tomorrow, as you can see on backtowarcraft.com, we continue the coverage of Professional Warcraft 3 with W League Europe, Happy vs. Hawk, and Sonic vs. Spiral, cast by Remo and Ente, who will be our special guest for the day. And on Sunday, we have W3IL action, once again, Clan Wars for you. W League, by the way, the only one-on-one competition we have this week, which is very, very rare. Both start at 5 p.m. Be there. Bear with us. In the meantime, check out our VODs on YouTube. We have pretty much every single game we ever casted up there. You can find us on social media where we share some news about the Warcraft scene. And there's also in the description ways to support us financially. It's once again September here on Twitch. Every sub is 50% off and bits are increased by 10%. So if you want to support us in any way or form, this might be your month to do so. If you're not a big fan of Twitch subscriptions, you can also leave us a donation, buy our merchandise, or use the Amazon ref links that we have in the stream and VOD description. It's much, much, much appreciated and important to keep the Back to Warcraft engine running. So yeah. That would be great. Until then, I will not be here tomorrow, so see you Sunday. Remo is going to cover it for you with Ente. Have a nice weekend until then, and try to overwhelm negativity with kindness. It's important. So see you then. Here the Do Nuts goodbye routine. Until next week. Next cast.